Hey guys, it's Lexi here. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I know my last video, I kind of went over everything that happened for my birthday, so I just wanted to give you guys an update about how my weekend was, my birthday weekend. So Thursday night, we went out to a teppanyaki place where they cook in front of you, and we got to do all that cool stuff. I posted that to my YouTube channel. Not a great video. My best friend filmed it and she like cut half of us off, so but yeah, you guys can see that there. I got to like light around the table and light a little plate, and we got to blow it out. It was cool. Our cook was really really hilarious. He was a funny dude. But yeah, so we did that, and then we went out to Cold Stone for ice cream afterwards, just my roommates and my friend. And then I show you guys what I got from them, and then me and my cousin ended up going to Lava Hot Springs. So she came over about 1 o'clock Friday, and we left and got there. I mean, it's like a 2-hour drive or whatever, so not too bad. We got there, we got to Lava Hot Springs. I was afraid it was going to be super crowded, but I guess nobody wanted to go there Friday, so there were a few people. We kept our distance. We made sure to take all the proper safety precautions, but it was really fun. We kind of hung out there for a few hours and just kind of chatted and enjoyed the pools and everything. If you guys haven't been to Lava Hot Springs, I would highly suggest it. They have a water park, but obviously that was closed. And they have like 5 hot pools you can go to, all different temperatures. We went into all of them, and then we got to the hottest one, and we stayed in there max for like 15 minutes because that's all we can handle. But there was this dude there. So right outside the pool, there was like a little ledge that was right over the pool, and he just sat there and did his, meditating or whatever. He just folded his legs Indian style and closed his eyes and was just kind of humming away. I'm like, wow, I wish I could be that dude. He seems so chill. But anyways, it was super fun. It wasn't super crowded. And then after that, we ended up staying in a hotel in Pocatello, because that was the closest one we can find that was like decently priced, and everything in Lava was super expensive. So we just decided to drive, half an hour to get to Pocatello, and we got there, and I don't know if you guys have been to Pocatello, but the roadways are really weird. Like when you go to Main Street in Pocatello, it's mostly one ways and no left turns. So we were trying to find somewhere to eat, and it was, I don't know, like 7 o'clock at night. So everything was like closed or looked like it wasn't open or something. So of course we don't know our way around, so we're using, Google Maps. But we got lost so many times and had to keep like circling around the block over and over and over again because it's one way and no left turn. So like when I first got in there, we stopped at it's called Soda Barn. It's kind of like Swig, Fizz, mixing drinks, that kind of thing. So we got cookies from there, and I got cookie dough and a soda. My cousin got a soda too. Pretty good, but not as good as Fizz and Swig. So yeah, we got that, and then we went to go look for a restaurant, and this is when we were struggling. And I ended up driving on the wrong side of the street because I didn't realize it was a one-way when I pulled out of I was to say Swig Barn, Soda Barn. Luckily there were no cars around, but I'm like, oh shit, I think I'm going the wrong way. So that was an adventure. We ended up driving around into what I feel like might have been downtown Pocatello. I'm not entirely sure. But we ended up going to B-Dubs, well, what my cousin calls B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was super good. We just got a bunch of boneless wings. I know, boneless. We're lazy. But yeah, it was really good. And I remember like going in there and sitting by the bar, and all the TVs were playing the Jazz game. I was like, wait, I feel like I'm in Utah. But then I realized Idaho doesn't have any state teams, sports teams. So we ended up watching the Jazz game too. I was like, wow, I still feel like I'm in Utah. But yeah, anyways, we ate dinner. And then we went back, checked into our hotel, and we went to the pool and the hot tub. And there were a few people in there, but nothing that I was like scared about. We kept our distance, all that stuff. But yeah, it was super fun. We got to swim, went to the hot tub. It was just super relaxing. And then after that, we just kind of, we went back to the hotel room and just sat and watched TV and chatted and took pictures and all that good stuff. And then we went to bed, got up, and my cousin brought me breakfast, and then she's like, oh, happy birthday, Lexi. And by breakfast, I mean COVID style breakfast. So it was a sack breakfast. They put a muffin, water, a granola bar, what else was in there? Orange juice, and an apple. So we're like, we kind of want a hot breakfast. So we ended up just chilling in the morning in the hotel room. We were gonna go back down and swim, but there were so many people in the pool. So we were like, probably not a great idea. It was super crowded. So we ended up not eating our breakfast. So sorry. No offense to their COVID sack lunch breakfast, but it didn't look very good. So we ended up packing our stuff up, checking out, and then we went back to like downtown Pocatello and went to IHOP for breakfast. It was a lot better than our sacked lunches. A lot better. It was super fun. And then we packed up and drove back. We drove back. We were gonna go to Lava Hot Springs again. This is Saturday afternoon by the time we got there, and it was packed. I've never seen Lava so busy. There were no parking spots. Cars were parked up and down the road. People were definitely not social distancing. There were at least like 100 people are there, probably more. So we nixed that idea, which we were really sad about because I wanted to go again. But then we're like, ooh, we should try Crystal Hot Springs. I don't know if you guys have been there. I haven't been there before. It's in Utah. So we ended up driving to Crystal Hot Springs, same thing, except there were even more people. So we're like, oh, really? So we didn't end up going there, and then we just ended up driving back. We got back, and then my cousin and her husband and her daughter came over, and we just ordered pizza and had a game night for my birthday. And then I ended going over to my parents' house just to play some more games, and yeah, that's really all there was from that weekend. And then Sunday night, yeah, I celebrated with my family, and I got a Ninja. I have the box sitting right here, but I got a Ninja blender with a food processor and all that stuff, which I'm super excited to use. So maybe I'll post a video of me using that. It's really high-end, high-tech. Super excited. Got it from Costco, I think. Well, my parents got it, but super excited to use that. And then I'm going to gift myself. I'm gonna get myself a guitar, and then I'm gonna get a makeup table desk area to put in my room because I need that. So yeah, so that's kind of what my birthday weekend entailed. I am so blessed to have so many amazing people in my life. I had so many people reach out to me, and whether that was, you know, Instagram, Facebook, text, call, there were a lot of lots of love shared, and I appreciated it because I haven't been able to see a lot of extended family and friends, so it was nice to hear from people I haven't heard from in a while. So that was super fun. And I got a few other things from some friends of mine, and yeah, from work. I already told you guys about that, but overall it was a really fun birthday weekend. I ended up getting canceled on Valentine's Day. I was scheduled to work because that was my holiday. I was scheduled to work Valentine's night, but I ended up getting canceled, so I didn't have to go into work either. So I had the entire weekend off, which is far and rare in between when you're a nurse. So it was super nice, and I wanted to film the trip, but as soon as my cousin came over, I realized, you know what, I would love to film, but I just haven't seen her in person for so long. I just wanted to be in the moment and just spend quality time with her. So that's kind of why I didn't film. I was originally going to, but then I realized some of the stuff we were talking about was pretty personal too. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, focus on catching up with her. So yeah, I didn't film any of the trips, sadly. I didn't really take a whole lot of pictures either. It was just, I mean, we were there for about a little more than a day, so I honestly didn't have a whole lot of time to film anyway because we were just kind of going and doing things. But overall, super fun. There were some funny things that happened. But yeah, I would highly suggest going to Lava Hot Springs, and just wanted to give you guys that update.